Kathryn Troutman, president of the Resume Place, and I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm very glad to have you here this evening. This is my website here, and I'm the proud author of all of these books. I have to brag just a little bit there. So there's the books. But what we're talking about this evening in our 20-minute webinar is how to apply for a job on USAJOBS. And what I'm going to do this evening is apply for a job on USAJOBS. But we're also going to be using Application Manager for the questionnaire, so we're going to also be going there as well to apply for the job. Before I actually apply for the job, though, what I would like to do is show you my account. And everybody who wants to apply for a federal job must create a USAJOBS account. And here's the page where you create the new account. It's really easy. Name, address, and username, password. The password is kind of complicated. You have to use letters and characters, an uppercase and a number and a symbol, but you can figure that out. Try to keep your username, password. And these secret questions are really a pain in the neck. Make sure you remember your question and your answers, because if you can't remember your questions and answers, it could be a problem with resetting your password. So choose something that you know that you can remember, and that's all you have to do to create an account. So don't be bashful with that. So what I'd like to do is show you my account, and then after that, I'm going to go and apply for a job. All right, so here I am. This is my account, Kathryn, HR Specialist in Government. So here are my resumes. I have 5 resumes in my account. I have these samples are really from my book. They're not really me, but I name my samples with the name of the topic of the resume. Please don't name your resumes your last name and first name each time, because when you go to pick up your resume, you won't recognize one from another. So you need to name your resumes program analyst, administrative officer, IT specialist, whatever the resume is written for, that is the name of the resume. And there are 5 resumes in here. I don't have any uploads. They're all builder resumes. So, and I have 5 in here. You can't have any more. So if I want to have 6, I'm going to have to eliminate 1. So let's look at one. Here's a view of my MSW resume. And many of you know that I teach the outline format, and this is that really popular sample that's in the Federal Resume Guidebook. This right here is KSA in the resume. This is a story of an MSW who helped a homeless single vet and his children who were living in the car, and this helped her to get an MSW position at VA working with homeless vets. So as you can see, this accomplishment stands out really, really well. There it is. When the HR specialist has 200 resumes to look at, when they look at this resume, they're going to see she's a social worker, 2003 to present. They're going to read direct social services for the Veterans Grant, McKinley, Vento, Homeless Education Act, and here is her story about the veteran. And this resume got her a GS-11, then we got her promoted to a 12. She's running the VA program down there for homeless vets with this resume right here. If you would like a copy of this resume, it is in the Federal Resume Guidebook, and you can have it then. So this is the format that we use with every resume that we write at the Resume Place, and is in every book that I write. And here it is again, outline format. And these all-cap words come right out of the vacancy announcement. Most people, when they write their federal resume, don't use this format, so it's harder for the HR person to see the specialized experience. So I'm all ready to go. Now let's see what documents I have in here. Now I'm just a U.S. citizen. I'm not a veteran, and I didn't put my transcripts in here, which I should have. But here's my cover letter, and you can upload your DD-214 easily and select it in your document file and put it in here, and just have them there, and they're all ready to go. It's not that hard to do. So now I'm all ready to go, at least to start looking for a federal job. So now over here at Application Manager, I do have an account set up already, and You will need to advise your clients and yourself to set up an account in USAJOBS. Create an account right here. Quick guide, create an account. Because most of the agencies will use a combination of USAJOBS and an application manager. And if you don't have an account in the application manager, it's going to stop you from applying for jobs. So, all right, let's go and look for a job. Now, I decided I was going to look for an IT specialist job for my first position. And here we go. I'm going to just use the top screen, IT specialist, Washington, D.C. Okay, here we go. And this is for U.S. citizens. Now I'm going to pretend like I'm a federal employee and click on that. Now there's 522 jobs in D.C. under that title. That's too many. I'm going to narrow it down to a GS11 because that's what I'm looking for is an 1112. And I am going to look down here and apply for a job. Let's see, I picked out one before. There's a lot of them. Now, I did do a little bit of pre-looking before the workshop, but I didn't do a lot. So who knows what's going to happen here. And that's the real story. You never know what is going to happen when you start applying for federal jobs. So that's why I'm not too nervous about this, because I'd like you to see me apply for a federal job and the struggles of applying for federal jobs, because you may or may not know it. Let's do OPM. What the heck? IT Specialist OS. What does that stand for, OS? I don't know what that is. GS11, Target 11. Well, you're going to be stuck. Oh, OPM Employees Only. Forget it. I don't know what OS is. Doesn't matter. That's Employees Only. All right, let's do this one here. Department of Energy, 11, Enterprise Office. GS11, Target 12, 1 vacancy, Germantown. Open to current federal employees and veterans and so forth. All right, that's fine. So let's just look at the announcement for a minute, and then we're going to try to apply for this. I'm going to scroll down. Its close is February 15, so I can handle it. It's open 14 days. Okay, this is to develop and enhance internal procedures with IT things with enterprise operations. Okay. And the qualifications required are specialized experience in IT disciplines, infrastructure. Okay, I can do that. Dina Richards is my point of contact if I have a question. I love it when they put a name there. Although a degree is not required, it'll be strongly considered. Okay. All right, let's see, what else? Oh, let's see. This is apply online at USAJOBS. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. All right, well, let's just apply. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I actually have not applied to this before. So upload my documents from your computer, USAJOBS. Okay. Fax to fax, generate a fax cover sheet. Do I have to do that? I don't know. All right, let's apply for the job, see what happens. See, this is your bridge screen between USAJOBS and somewhere. I'm not sure where yet, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to select my IT specialist resume. That's why you have to name your resume as well, because if you named them all with your name, you wouldn't really know. And there's my cover letter. And I guess I'll preview my resume since I have to say that I previewed it. And there it is. Okay, this is my IT resume, and it really is here. See, a lot of people apply for federal jobs without a resume really there. That's why they added that little checkoff box there. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. I do not know where I'm going. I really don't. Let's see what happens. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to a Monster page. See this? This is Monster.com. I didn't really know we were going to Monster, but let's just see what happens. I have to add my birth date. Okay, there's my birth date. You remember the president implemented hiring reform that said you would not use your Social Security number anymore? Well, that's only in USAJOBS, because later on you're going to have to add your Social Security number into these second pages. Oh, good. Look. Welcome back. Okay, now apply to this job. Okay, let's apply. Oh, boy. Look, now I got to do all this stuff here. All right. Oh, let's see. I said I was a federal employee, so I better stick with it. Not a federal. Oh, another agency. Okay, now you have to put NA in these things if you're not going to, oh, let's see. I said I was a federal employee. Oh, I better say something here. OPM. And don't worry about people seeing me at HR and saying, oh, I know her. The HR people know my name. What time of employment? I have a permanent career civil service. If not currently, I'm not eligible for reinstatement. If I've ever been a federal employee pay ban, I'm a GS. Now, your employees or clients that you work with might struggle with this a little bit if they don't know what this stuff means. You might have to help them a little bit. And I'm going for an 11. And highest grades. Okay, let's say that's the format. 10 of, I better say, 2009. So I have 1 year specialized experience to present. Otherwise, it will kick me out. Permanent competitive service. What is the highest? GS11. And preference eligible? No. Nope. And student career not applicable. A lot of questions, isn't it? I mean, this is why people have so much trouble applying for federal jobs, is they have to go through all of this. I'm not displaced. I don't have any competitive hiring authority. NA. If you see an empty box, you have to say NA. I don't have a disability. I didn't do a buyout. I'm not a retiree. Now, I have not really started applying for this job yet. So this is why people struggle with applying for federal jobs, is because they do not expect to answer all of these questions. Yeah, you can check my supervisor. I hope I did it right. Next. Did I miss something? Oh, no, I did it. Look, I did good. I'm on to the next screen. Okay, I'll take the 11. Make sure you say yes here. If you say no, you're going to get kicked out. I'll work in Germantown. And I do want to receive reminders. Okay, I understand these questionnaires. Okay, I understand, yes. Do I meet minimum quals? I have 3 years specialized experience. Oh, no, I don't have a degree. Okay, that's what I have right there. And for the 11, I have to show 1 year specialized. Make sure you check that off there. And check all that apply. Okay, I'll do it all because I'm good. Okay, customer responses, yes. Information project management, yes. Convey information, yes, I'm good at that. Challenging IT task, yes. Implement architectural stuff, yes. Okay, project management, support, cabinet level, cyber, okay, I'll do that. Check all that apply. Project management, I do maintain the schedule. I have worked with FSMA. I do take care of key risks, or I watch for them. I do help set up these things, and I do all that stuff. And have you assisted in preparing core project documentation? Of course. Let's see how many more questions. Whoa, we're getting there. Okay, previously answered questions. Do you have experience in responding to customer requests? Uh-oh, guess what, everybody? Oh, this is not so bad. They're just asking for where this experience appears in my resume. Okay, so they just want to know where it happened. So I know this resume, even though this is really not me. It is NAVC, Port Hueneme, Lexington, Kentucky. And actually, this person has had this job since 1997 to present. Isn't that crazy? So I actually remember that. So you might have to have your resume open so you can answer these things. Okay, number 6, it says demonstrates knowledge of IT project management. Oh, well, you know, this client, this person whose resume I'm actually going to use has had 1 job at Port Hueneme, Lexington, Kentucky So I'm going to just put the same thing in here for each job. Now, if you've had 4 or 5 different jobs, you're going to have to be more careful with this. This client actually did do all of this work in this job, but you will have to be really careful with how you answer those. So here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm done. Look, see? That wasn't too bad. Okay, USAJOBS upload. Oh, now watch out because they're not picking up the documents from USAJOBS. This monster thing is not picking up my documents. So it did pick up the resume, but it's not picking up the documents. So I'm going to have to put them in here again. Make sure you keep your documents available. Oh, look, it says USAJOBS. See, I learn something new every day. Where's the cover letter? Other. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it does it. I don't know. Look at that. It worked. Oh, my God. You never know what will work and what won't work. Okay, so I can download it from my USAJOBS account. Look, it says document downloaded successfully. Thank you. Now, did it pick up my resume? I don't know. I can't see it yet. Wait. Okay, that's just documents. Now, y'all know how you can just pick it up off of USAJOBS. I think that's a new feature. How did I learn about this? Oh, let's see, employee referral. That's good. Now, I'm dying to know if it picked up the resume right now. I don't know if it did or not. Employee referral, survey. Oh, somebody named John Smith. Making that up. Okay, so there's my name, my email, and there's all my answers to my questions. But there's my resume. Thank you. I didn't know if it had the resume or not because it wasn't a document. Oh, it looks good, doesn't it? Man, I like it. That is a beautiful resume. Let me tell you about this resume while I'm here. This is a career change resume. This is also in the Federal Resume Guidebook. This is a real person. He was an electronics technician from 1997 to present at NAVC, Surface Warfare at Port Hueneme. And we helped him change his occupational series with his resume. He went from electronics technician to computer IT specialist. He went from a GS-11 to a 12 using the PPP, or the Priority Placement Program, and that's a miracle. So this resume totally rocks. And the keywords we used were customer support, and then, of course, electronic technician, because that's what he did 50% of the time. He's an expert at controversial problems and hardware and software installation, and here are his accomplishments. And then we continued it down in additional information because it was too long. And here's the rest of it right here, continued. This resume is a complete and total masterpiece, and it got him a fabulous job, and he's so thrilled. And now let's save this as a PDF. Okay. And there we go. I can open it and save it, and I'll save it on my computer so I don't forget what I did. And those are all my answers if I want to go back and check it again. All right, now let's, I don't think I applied for it yet. Wait a minute. Finish. I get all excited. Oh, let's see. I guess I did it. You'll be automatically returned to USAJOBS. Okay, I did apply for it. I didn't remember clicking the button, but okay, let's just look at the application status here on my USAJOBS account. There it is, right there. IT Specialist, Department of Energy, agency-wide, 27. And now let's click here just to check out a little bit more information. I don't know where it's taking me. There it is. So I did answer the questions, and it's still accepting applications because it's still open. I can download the whole application right there. I can review and update right there, and now I can return. There's the announcement. I can still post it. View my application status to see what that means. That's all there is. Okay. So now return to USAJOBS, and here we go. Back to USAJOBS. And I can check it any time I want. I just go to application status. And there is my IT specialist job that I just applied for. But if I want to know a little bit more, I can click on this. Now, I can also click on any of these. Let's look at this one here, the VA application. Let's see if I can see anything here. Where is this taking me? I don't really know. Oh, okay, application manager. Oh, that one doesn't like me. I have to get a new username password for that one. Okay, so let's go back to USAJOBS. And it is 7/22. So I applied for a job with DOE as an IT specialist, GS11, and I did it in 20 minutes. I did not change the resume, however. I did not update the resume. Look, now here I am again. I can go back and update this application if I want. Let's say I want to go in and change that resume. I can go back over to this resume, and here it is. If I wanted to edit this, okay, let's say I want to edit this, job number 1. Let's say the first keywords are customer support for enterprise management. Okay, let's say I want to change another keyword, electronic technician. I can't change that one. Let's say the words in the announcement were problem solving for team projects. So let's say the experience. Oh yeah, I have to always change these numbers. The new edition of USAJOBS doesn't like these numbers. Save. Okay. You got to go back and save the whole thing if you make a change. So, oh, yes, great. 11. You'll see these little pink things where you have to go through. So if you get stuck, just look for the pink notes that are telling you something and fix it. Okay, I'm finished now. I did update it. Now I'm going to go back and look at this announcement. Now if I want to apply for this job again, because I'm using an updated resume, I can do that. Now this resume is updated. Let me just apply for it again. And you'll see how fast this is. Because I changed my mind, I decided to add a few keywords to that resume, to use the word enterprise and edit my application. Everything is really done in here. I don't really have to do anything. I did everything. But I still have to go through it quickly. And I did update that resume with a couple of keywords that I changed my mind about. And again, I'm just going back through it. Next. I did my uploads already, so I know they're done. The resume is picked up automatically. I don't have to change it. And application review. And I think we're done again. I have to hit that word finish, though. You see that word finish all the way down at the bottom? What if I missed that? If I missed it, then I would not have applied to that job. Gee, that's scary, isn't it? Okay, let's see. All right, so the second one will supersede over the first one, and there it is. And I can update it again if I want to, but I don't really need to do that. So anyway, just for one point about the resume place, we have added into our services now information to help people apply for federal jobs. Here's our packages just really quickly. I have added into our services that we help people apply for federal jobs. Here's this USAJOBS technical support for one application because it's kind of complicated applying for federal jobs. So we've added this in. We provide technical support and coaching. And I may do another webinar down the line and choose a different announcement and go through it so you can watch it. As you can see, it takes practice and trial and error because I didn't even know for sure what was going to happen there. And you have to have your resume in the account and have your documents ready to go. And if you are all ready with your applications, you're in much better shape. You can go back and change your resume pretty easily. So I think I have a couple of questions here. Just one second. Do you answer KSAs for your resume? Where do the keywords come from? The keywords come from the vacancy announcement. They're in the duties section or the qualifications section. So you have to read the announcement in order to be able to tweak the resume just a little bit. Okay, I've got a couple more questions here. Just a second, everybody. Can you go over how to set up a resume searches? Resume searches? Oh, no. I can't because I don't know how to do resume searches. Only HR and government can do a resume search in USAJOBS, and in fact, I don't think anyone actually does resume searches. So I do announcement searches, but not resume searches. Another question is, what series have the most prospects right now? Oh, wouldn't you love to know the answer to that? IT specialist, program analyst, accounting is good, administrative is very good, contract specialist is very popular. You can search in USAJOBS and basically count the number of jobs that come up in each of the series. Should I consider trying to get into a permanent job in a different series just to get my foot in the door? You could do that. And, you know, these questions that you're asking me here are consulting questions, not really questions that can be answered easily and quickly. In my consults, I look at your resume, your experience, your education, your specialized experience. I look at the classification standards and make a decision. This person says, I'm looking to get a permanent job as an interpretive park ranger. That's good. That's good. And I'm currently seasonal. Well, then, good. Keep trying. You might have to move from park to park in order to land a permanent position because there are not so many of those permanent park ranger positions. They try to run them as temp positions so frequently. So that's a difficult series. Here's a question. Can we upload employment preference for disabled veterans? Absolutely. You can upload. You might have to work with the disabled vet one-on-one to get all the answers to the questions, but you can help them apply for the positions and upload their DD-214 and their veterans, their VA letter, and their resume and demo this because it's a little bit difficult. And also I will save this video and send it to you, and you can show it to them, and that will probably help them a little bit. I think I probably will do another video, another 20-minute video. This is running a little bit over, but I did apply for a federal job in 20 minutes. I was done at 7:22, but I had already put my resume in the builder, 5 of them. I already had my documents. I knew I wanted to go for IT specialist in Washington, D.C. I knew I was looking for GS-11, so I had a lot of information to do it quickly. And then I did go back and change the resume a little bit and added a couple of keywords, but basically that was about as fast as anybody can apply for a federal job, 22 minutes, all prepared, and that was fast. So most of the time could be an hour or so. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to my webinar. I hope it helps you. I am saving this, and you can look on my website. I'll probably post this up on my homepage. It might take me 2 days to get it posted, but on Friday, look for it on my homepage so that you can watch it. I'm also doing a radio show, Fed Talk Radio, on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, fedtalkradio.com. I'm on the air with Frank, who's introducing a really awesome website for veterans to translate their MOS to their GS schedule. So anybody who's interested in veterans, please try to listen. But Fed Talk Radio also does record, so I will post that one as well. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and I'm glad I successfully applied to that federal job. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.